Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and happy April Fools to everyone. This is the April Fools event. It's called Tailspin USA and it is basically what I've dubbed Furry Thunder, or what they've called War Toonder. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. The planes look absolutely hilarious. The pilots are like furries, and the sounds and stuff are just hilarious. I think some of the aircraft are based off of like real aircraft. Like this kind of looks like a Curtiss Hawk from World War One, sort of. Uh, One of them also looks kind of like a P-47, a P-61. There's one. Uh, so they kind of base them off reality, but as you can see, like they look like they were ripped off of Disney Plus Kids Channel or something. Which is kind of unique. It's been a while since we've just had kind of a shits and giggles fun fest for April Fools. There's also another one that I didn't really play. I only played one of them. You'll probably see other videos on YouTube about it. It's the Battle 2077 thing, which is like a modern day thing, and I just got rammed. There's a lot of ramming, which is kind of funny. Because you just have so many people in such a small area going after like one person, and it can kind of turn into like a big, like, just an absolute mess in a short amount of time. It's pretty funny, actually. You get 3 aircraft basically whenever you die, which is nice. And depending on how many kills you get and stuff, you unlock certain areas. Like this one, it's like 10 kills and assists, 20 kills and assists, 30 kills and assists, 50 kills, and so on. But this was like my first couple games in this. And this thing's called the Nimble. And it's, well, pretty darn nimble. I also like the floating carrier zeppelins, which is kind of interesting. And I also like the floating islands. It also gives that really unrealistic touch to it. And it also makes flying like a pain in the ass. Like, as you see, that guy just like slammed into the wall trying to evade me. And the planes are like really fast for like they're like there, I almost hit it. Like they're obscenely fast and maneuverable. Like you wouldn't be seeing an HE-51 booking these speeds. But that's just kind of part of it. As you can see, like I almost hit that. We kind of start a dogfight, zipping around ledges, cliffs, just absolute pandemonium. And these things are super maneuverable, and you're moving just. It's almost like they sped it up. Like they have like normal speed, and then they just like turned it to arcade and then ramped that throttle up to like 1,000. Because I mean, there's no, like, this thing just doesn't, I almost get hit there, if you notice, like, there's no way a biplane in War Thunder would be flying this fast, doing these turns, like, you'd be bleeding so much speed, but it just makes it fun, so, and I do like the really whack stuff. I tried to land it here on my pontoons, but kind of flipped it over. Only got 1 assist. But the guns kind of are weird. They don't always kill the way they should. And you've seen like a few times like where I've hit people, but like they don't die, and then there's other times you just clip them and they burst into flames. And also, just because they're on fire doesn't mean they're dead. Because I have been shot down by a flaming nimble that was just cooking. Apparently, furries are immune to being burned to death. Call that Gaijin bias. But yeah, you like they don't die immediately, so it's kind of funny. They don't burn as quickly as they should. Just kind of looping around here. Gonna kind of dive into the rocks. There's a guy who just went down. I was kind of wondering like what would happen if I hit the waterfall, but didn't. And the dogfight has started again. he hits the waterfall. I almost hit like a spire. Just trying to get guns and end up getting rammed again. That happens a lot, I'll tell you that much. So be prepared for ram thunder, and it's not going to be the enemy team. It's that teammate that you don't see. That's the problem. That's the wind screech. I'm currently trying to get that. It's not taking too long. I mean, it's 10 kills and 10 assists. Like, it's one or the other. Like, you can get 5 kills, 5 assists, get the wind screech. You can get all assists, get the wind screech. You can get all kills because you're that good and get the wind screech. But this is the second game. I was basically telling people, like, not to ram each other because of the first game. Yeah, like, there's just an absurd amount of people in, like, one area. You can see their carrier Zeppelin's way over there with all of its points. The guns on this plane are kind of ridiculous, too. Like, one's way longer than the other one, and it's just funny. The 12.7, like, their damage model is based off of 12.7s. And they call them, like, weird things. Like, they're, like, argument guns or something like that, which is pretty funny. Like, it's kind of funny, actually. Like, you've got stuff like that. Just flying over. Trying to keep altitude here, because not that these things really need altitude, because they're already, like, ridiculously, unrealistically fast, and that guy just kind of blew up. So I try to scoot down there to help out, but it didn't work. Got 2 fighters here. Go around, try to hit that lead indicator, but again, these things are stupidly fast and maneuverable. Yeah, like the 12.7s are attaboy machine guns. Then you have like 20mm golden dragon cannons, argument cannons. Like, that's kind of funny. This is funny. That one kind of looks like the Pantera kind of looks like a 262. I'm burnt down, because you see, like, I still try to keep going for this guy. Starts losing its flight capabilities quite quickly, but the flames look nice. I like how my plane just changed direction really quickly. And there's the wind screech. It's got a tail-mounted engine. This is my second spawn of the game. I believe the event is going on for like 3 days, so that's nice. So I might do some squad stuff. So if you're interested in some squad based America Tailspin USA stuff, do that. Get a crit hit on him, and I might do like a live stream or something, just playing wacky crap. Just try getting shots here, getting assist, even though, like, that one dude just clips him and he dies, and I've been putting holes in him, the Kingdom Come, and he doesn't die, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's 3 days and 14 hours and 41 minutes as of right now when it expires, so that's good. I see a guy with green smoke down there. But I hope that they actually make this into a War Thunder map, but I know they won't, just because it's not realistic, really. It'd be kind of weird having BF-109s and B-17s jinking in and out of caves, holes, and floating islands. But it would be nice. Although the Battlefield 2077, that map looks pretty interesting. It would be cool to see with like MBTs. There's a wind screech. Not quite as nimble as me, but still very, very maneuverable. And armed with two 12.7 Attaboy machine guns, which is, again, I just get a kick out of the names of the stuff, the look of the stuff, the flight characteristics of the stuff. All in all, it's a fairly decent April Fool's event. I know there are a lot of people who are complaining about stuff, but yeah. And there's that fire I was talking about. He doesn't die for a while, and basically the entire furry gangbang squad just decides they're gonna end up showing up. So there's that guy who's still on fire. It's pretty funny, actually. The only thing that survives fires like that is the Yak 3, I think. And that's because of Russian bias. I mean, this guy's still combat effective. Just lost all my MG rounds. Again, this guy just doesn't stop. Almost get hit by, I think it was an enemy. But finally I'm able to put this guy down after I get set on fire. But unfortunately this fire would end up taking my aircraft out, which is kind of a bummer. Got one kill though. It's just difficult because they're so quick and there's just so many of them that it's just super, super difficult actually. It seems simple and easy, but it's quite difficult. I don't know if you all have seen the short I made. That was kind of funny. That happened earlier today. That was the last video. It's a short. It's already got like 20 views or something like that, so that's pretty good. It was only make 15, so y'all can check that out too. I'm just looking at the teams, and everyone seems to be relatively higher ranked and rated. So that guy Gregory Zukov has his profile pic. I was thinking about going down, but then this guy presents himself as a wonderful target, so we just kind of take a head on. This ends in both of our demise. Kind of discommits, and we kill each other and crash. So way to end it with a bang. So yeah, that was first couple of matches of the April Fool's event, Tailspin USA. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to do a live stream tomorrow, comment and like this video. And we can do that. Discord's in the description box. And as always, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, I guess. So, Red's out, and happy April Fools.